for having a fat kid. So he decides he was going to tell me this. So he sits me down to some true conversations like, Nick, my colleagues have been talking about you. I'm like, really? Your colleagues of learned doctors have been discussing moi? He's like, first off, don't say moi. And second off, it's not good. Well, why? Because you're 4 feet tall and 5 feet wide. No, I'm thanking for the ahs. I appreciate it. I feel seen right now. Too much seen, I'm too big. But of course, my father was giving me crap, and my friends, they love to have fun with it too. Who could blame them? I was a 12-year-old with big fat tits. Thank you for appreciating it. Nice tits, though. I was size Chef Boyardee's. As in, Boyardee's tits, huge for a 12-year-old. My sisters are so jealous. Dad's colleagues are talking about these. That was problematic. But my friends would have a lot of fun with this. They'd say, Nick, like when you feel a little frisky, would you like hold your tits up in front of the mirror and pretend you're a woman? Like, no, come on, no. Until he gave me that idea that, absolutely. Come on, I was hard-pressed for material. I grew up in the 90s, didn't have the internet, all right? Well, didn't have the same internet. We had that dial-up stuff, remember that? It took up the entire phone system. Gotta explain to the younger folks, I don't think there's any here, but there was only one phone in the house. No one had cell phones. Doctors, lawyers, and coke dealers had cell phones. They're all huge, like you're calling in an airstrike in Nam. Like, Alpha Tango Charlie surrounded by enemy, keep drop hellfire! That's how you order coke. Again, people tell me, I don't know, but you remember that internet sound, like when you pick up the phone and make that internet sound and scream at it, be like, and that's not the sound you want when you want a little discretion, My mom would pick up the phone, Nick, stop checking out! Stop holding your tits in front of the mirror. So that was out, of course, but what I did have growing up was HBO. Late night, guys, you remember late night HBO was spicy, wasn't it? Yeah, it had this show called Real Sex. Yeah, some people remember. The real ones. You know what's coming. Bad choice of words. Anyways, but Real Sex was a gamble, was it not? Yes, it had exactly as advertised. Real sex from real people, and sometimes they're from real Walmarts. Like, you ever been at a bus stop in downtown Wilkes-Barre, looked around and said, man, I'd like to see these people fuck. No? You would have been an HBO exec in the 90s. They would have been looking at the homeless guy on the bench saying, sir, no, not only do I not want you to put it away, I want to make you a star. But it had stuff that I wanted, I planned for it, because I opened up the TV guide, and it was like, Real Sex, 10 o'clock tonight. I had to wait till the sun went down. My parents fell asleep, crept through the house like a masturbation chore. And put on the Real Sex, which, as I mentioned, was a gamble. Like, you all know what an old person orgy looks like? I do, man. I do. You're shaking your head. No. It's in my head and his too. We're traumatized. Yeah, but it looks, I know what an old person orgy looks like. It looks like a giant, writhing, moaning brain. Oh. I know. Like a creature from the old Star Trek. Spock, figure out what it wants. Stick in my ass, granddaddy. Not Star Trek fans in the audience, but it's okay. But what often Real Sex featured were the fetishes, the different ways that people like to get down. You'd think that me watching this stuff as a young kid, I'd be like a little freak. But I'm pretty standard when it comes down to it. Like, I tell my wife in foreplay, we have Lion King rules. When it comes to my body, everything the light touches is all yours. What about that dark, shadowy area over there? That's my butthole. Let's never go there. It smells like dead elephants and sings. Be prepared. No Disney fans in the audience? Okay, that's cool. But yeah, I don't get fetishes. I don't want to figure out, like I'm almost 40 years old. I don't want to figure out if I have a thing, because if I figure that out, it's going to be like really freaky right now. I've seen the menu, nothing's really impressed me. And like, again, remember, I don't want to figure out what this is, and so case in point, I was in a bathroom once during the summer, so I was wearing shorts and flip-flops because I'm a risk taker. And in the stall next to me comes this older man who just had recent surgery. He must have had like some sort of recent prostate surgery. Like, you know when you put your thumb over a garden hose? Well, he had the surgery where they installed a thumb over his pee hole, so he was just spraying all over the place. And some of it got on my leg. I know. And I went, oh! And I'm glad I had that reaction. I'm glad I had that reaction because I did not want that to be the moment that I discovered something about myself. Spraying all over it, and it's like, oh, sorry. And I'm like, oh, it's no bother. Oh, God, give me your number. Okay. Thank you very much for listening to me.